an educational video by Patanjali Rishikul Prayagraj for class 4, subject EVS 2 Science, topic recapitulation of the chapter Safety and First Aid and Solid, Liquid and Gas. Hello children, today in EVS 2 we will be doing recapitulation of the chapter Safety and First Aid and Solid, Liquid and Gas. So let us see some important points. First aid involves providing care to ill or injured people until medical help arrives. Let us see the steps involved in first aid for cuts and wounds. First, wash the wound with clean water so that all the dirt is removed. Use cotton to apply some antiseptic liquid to kill germs on the surface of the wound. If the wound is bleeding, then press lightly with a clean cloth or cotton till the bleeding stops. If the wound is not very deep, dress it with a bandage. First aid for burns. Remove clothing from the burned areas. Run cool water over the burn until the pain eases. Lightly apply a gauze bandage. Do not break any blisters that have formed. Take the patient to the doctor. First aid for insect bites. Wash the area with soap and water. Put an ice pack on the affected area. Apply some calamine lotion on the site of the insect bite. Anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Matter is made up of tiny particles known as atoms. See, this is one atom, this is another atom. These atoms are usually joined together to form a molecules. See here, so many atoms are there. They are joined together to form a molecules. A molecule is the smallest part of a substance that has all the characteristics of that substance. Now let us study states of matter. Matter can exist in 3 physical states. These states are solid, liquid and gas. Solids are substances that have a fixed size and a fixed shape. The molecules in solids are packed very tightly. See here, all these molecules, they are packed very tightly and are held together by a strong force. Solids have fixed mass and volume. The size of a solid changes only on heating, on cooling, on breaking or cutting. Liquids are substances that do not have a fixed shape, but they have a fixed volume. They take the shape of the container in which they are kept. See this liquid? It has taken the shape of the container. And see these molecules? They are not packed very tightly and can move around slightly. As a result, liquids can flow. gas. They do not have a fixed shape and a fixed volume. The molecules of gases are spread out in an open space freely and occupy the entire space available to them. Gases cannot keep their shape unless kept in a sealed container. As we heat an ice cube, it changes into water. This is known as a physical change because only the physical state of water is changing. We can see an ice cube changing into water on heating. Although the water in the ice cube changes its appearance, it is easy to freeze the water back into ice again. In other words, the change is reversible. Water in its liquid form can be heated to make steam. If the steam is cooled, it will turn back to liquid water. This is another reversible change. However, if we heat a piece of paper, a different kind of change takes place. The paper first turns brown and becomes brittle. Then it bursts into flames and gives out a lot of heat. It finally becomes ash. Thus, a completely new substance is formed. This type of change is irreversible. The changes by which a new substance is formed, different from the original, are known as chemical changes. Chemical changes are irreversible. Many of the changes that take place in nature are chemical changes. For example, when we cook food, the changes that take place are chemical changes. We cannot change a cake back into its raw ingredients. Our next topic is solubility. Solubility is the ability of a substance to dissolve in a liquid. In the process of dissolving, the substance which is being dissolved is called a solute, and the substance in which it is dissolved is called a solvent. Action between the molecules is strong. They are packed tightly together. See here, we can see here. And the particles are in a fixed position, and this makes it difficult for a solid to change its shape. When a solid is heated, the particles vibrate more and more until they break away from each other. We can see this here. The particles vibrating. They then form a liquid. This process of changing of solid into a liquid on heating is known as melting. In liquid, the molecules can move around quite freely, but cannot break away from each other completely. If we heat a liquid, the molecules start to move around very quickly. Eventually, they move so fast that they can escape from the surface of the liquid and become a gas. This process is known as evaporation. As the liquid becomes hotter, the molecules escape even more quickly and the liquid begins to bubble. We can see here these bubbles. See here, all these are bubbles. This is called boiling. On cooling, vapor changes back to liquid. This change is called condensation. On cooling further, the liquid changes back to solid. This change is called freezing. I hope children, you all have understood. Thank you.